Max the puppy gets lost while exploring his neighborhood. Follow him through his journey as he uses his senses to find his way back to the family who loves him dearly. This bedtime story will warm hearts and teach important lessons.
Once upon a time, in a cheerful neighborhood, lived a little puppy named Max. Max had light brown fur, big dark eyes, and a wagging tail. He loved to sniff around and explore his surroundings. One sunny morning, Max woke up and decided to go on a little walk. He sniffed the flowers, chased butterflies, and even said hello to a friendly cat. Max was having so much fun, he didn't notice he was far from home. He walked down a new street and saw lots of new sights and sounds. It all seemed exciting to Max, but soon he realized he couldn't find his way back. Max felt a bit scared and lonely. He missed his family, who always took care of him. Max knew he had to find his way back home, but he didn't know where to start. He took a deep breath and decided to keep going. What would Max do next? Max's little paws felt tired, but he kept walking. He wanted to find his family. First, he walked past a big red mailbox. Then, he saw Mr. Johnson's garden with lots of bright flowers. Max sniffed them, but they didn't smell like home. He walked by a playground where kids were laughing and playing. "Oh, I wish I was home," thought Max. He remembered how his family always gave him belly rubs and treats. Max felt a bit sad but didn't give up. He walked past Mrs. Smith's bakery. The yummy smell of bread made Max hungry. But still, it didn't feel like home. Suddenly, Max heard a chirping bird. It was the same bird that sang by his window every morning. "Maybe I'm getting close," thought Max with hope. He wagged his tail, ready to find out more. Max followed the chirping bird, hoping it would lead him home. He waddled through a small park and over a little bridge. Max saw other dogs playing, but he kept going. He sniffed the air, trying to catch a familiar scent. The bird flew into a tree, and Max was now near an ice cream truck. "This isn't home," he thought sadly. Just then, a gentle breeze brought a very familiar smell to his nose. Max's tail started to wag faster. "That smells like Mom's cooking." Max felt a rush of excitement. He followed the smell, feeling sure he was getting closer. But suddenly, he found himself at a busy street corner. Max felt a little scared again. He remembered his family telling him to be careful near cars. He waited patiently for the light to turn green. Finally, it did. Max took a deep breath and crossed safely. Would this be the path home? Max crossed the street carefully and followed the yummy smell. He saw more familiar places now. There was the big oak tree where he played with his family. Max's heart leaped with joy. He knew he was getting closer. He sniffed the air again, and this time he smelled something even more special. It was the scent of his favorite blanket. His little paws moved faster. Max saw Mrs. Thompson's house and the blue mailbox near it. "I'm almost home," he thought. Max ran quickly, turning the corner. Then he saw it, his own house with the red door. His tail wagged so fast it was a blur. Max barked happily and dashed up the walkway. Just then, his family opened the door. "Max, you're back!" they shouted with joy. Max jumped into their arms, feeling safe and loved. But his journey wasn't quite over yet. What would happen next? Max's family hugged him tight, so happy he was back. "Where have you been, Max?" asked his mom, patting his head. Max wagged his tail and licked their faces. He was so glad to be home. They took him inside and gave him a big bowl of his favorite food. Max gobbled it up quickly. Then his dad got his favorite blanket and spread it on the floor. Max curled up on it, feeling cozy and warm. His family sat around him, giving him belly rubs and kisses. "We missed you so much," they said. Max felt happy and safe. He closed his eyes and listened to their voices. He knew he was home and would never get lost again. Max drifted off to sleep, dreaming of more adventures with his loving family. The end.
We hope you enjoyed this story. If you liked this video, please go ahead and push the like button. If you like the content and want to see more, please subscribe to our channel. Goodbye.